Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc's Holiday Schlock, where yes, it's still Shark Week, or at least Shark Schlock Week, and it's a review of the worst movie in the Jaws franchise, Jaws: The Revenge. How bad is this movie? I'm gonna tell you how bad this movie. It's Ellen Brody, who comes back from the second one because she wasn't involved in the third one, is now a widow. Her youngest son gets killed by a shark. So her oldest son decides, hey, how about I just take you to the Bahamas and we'll just get you away from sharks? Because apparently in the Bahamas, the water's way too warm for sharks to be, hanging around at and everything. So it's a little bit of time before Christmas and everything seems okay until Ellen starts having nightmares about shark attacks. And then there's some sort of plot in the movie where it involves something about Ellen and the shark have sort of a telekinetic link to each other. I'm not kidding. I wish I was making this up, I really do. But Ellen meets a guy named Hoagie, played by Michael Caine, if you can believe that. And he tries to reassure her that everything's going to be okay, but she can't still help but have these nightmares and these feelings of, I know when the shark is near, and I know when the shark is about to attack. Didn't they kind of do that in Halloween 5 with little Jamie Lloyd? Yeah, it's kind of bad then, but this one's even worse. Anyway, the shark winds up following Mrs. Brody to the Bahamas because it wants revenge, of course. Anyway, by the end of the movie, you guessed it, they blow it up. They blow up the shark. Like they have been in just about every other stupid shark movie I've reviewed this week. It seems like if all else fails, blow up a shark. And that's what they did. Oh, did I forget to mention that before the shark died, it came out of the water and roared like a lion? Yeah, it did. So, why did this movie suck? Are you kidding me? Seriously? This was the worst movie in the Jaws franchise. This was the stupidest one in the entire franchise. I can't blame Steven Spielberg for not wanting to have anything to do with this movie. I don't see why they didn't say directed by Alan Smithy at the end credits. This was incredibly stupidly bad. There was one scene where Hoagie falls into the water, comes back into the boat, and he's perfectly dry. And they couldn't kill off Mario Van Peebles' character, whose name I forget right now, because, well, they felt bad about it. So after the shark blows up, he's off in the water somewhere saying, hey guys, I'm over here. And Ellen, Mrs. Brody's youngest son, gets attacked by a shark, but they don't hear his screams because of a Christmas choir? Are you kidding me? And a psychic link between Mrs. Brody and the shark? And the shark follows Mrs. Brody to the Bahamas. That's impossible. This movie was terrible. And you know what's worse? They actually made a movie called Cruel Jaws, as it was also released as Jaws 5, and many people have asked me to review that one. But I will review that one because tomorrow I'm going to be reviewing the one that 4 different YouTubers, God bless you guys for sending me this one, that they asked me to watch, and they said it is quite possibly worse than this one. How bad was it? I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Jaws the Revenge. This time it's personal. No, thank God it's done after this one. But if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. If you have a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, or fantasy horror movie that seemed like it was a revenge plot, but in all honesty, it just seemed like something incredibly stupid just to get you to watch it, send it my way, and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Thanks for tuning in to Shark Schlock Week so far this week. And tomorrow, the last one of the week. Oh boy. So, until then, stay strong and rock on.